Welcome trainers, Watts here. So today we have a lot of information to go into because Pokemon just released a new teaser for Ultra Sun and Moon. And no, I'm not dead. College is a bitch. Anyway, so first of all, it is official that Necrozma is going to fuse with Singali and Lunala. This was pretty obvious just based off how they looked, but yes, that is official. So it's basically like Black and White 2, fusion their thing, cool, whatever. We get into some more stuff. Okay, first of all, they each get new moves, which I imagine these aren't Z moves. I imagine these are just buffed versions of their already existing signature moves. They look identical in animation, so probably just stronger. And then over here we've got the Rockruff that is going to be a special gift for pre-purchasing. They always do this with every new game, but it's still cool. And this one is going to guaranteed evolve into the dust form. So if you haven't seen yet, dust form Lycanroc looks really cool. It's like a mix between both, more so midday. But yeah, that is really sweet, and I really like its design, and I think it'll be cool. And I think Rockruff, or Lycanroc rather, wasn't that far off from competitive usage, actually. Like, I think it's actually pretty decent in VGC, so like boosting it slightly might give it some competitive viability, which I think is really cool. So then we go over here and we see that it gets its own signature Z move, which is really cool. And all forms of Lycanroc can use the Z move, and then so you see, yeah, every single one of them can do it, and like I said, Lycanroc wasn't that far off, so giving him the Z move might boost his potential for being seen. And then if you see here, the Z move is being used on this Tapu Koko, and then it doesn't kill the Tapu Koko, and then afterwards, this is really huge. The electricity disappears in the battlefield. Now, I don't know what that means for the effect of the Z move. I don't know if it just affects terrain or if it affects like any static effect on the field. If so, that's insane. If it only affects terrain, if it only drops terrains, then that still has a ton of applications in VGC as Tapus are so rampant. So I think that's really, really awesome to see. And I doubt it just works on electric. It just turns off electric terrain. That would be weird. Anyway, super cool. Definitely think Lycanroc is worth some testing once Ultra Sun and Moon come out. And then we've got some new Ultra Beasts. So this is really, really sweet because this Ultra Beast here looks like a rock type, I guess, or like, I don't really know, but right here you see it brings up this mat. And obviously new Ultra Beast means like probably just 2 new competitively viable Pokemon, because these things seem like, I mean, Ultra Beasts are already just so strong, so like they're probably going to be usable. The only one that's not right now is Guzzlord. So he brings up this mat, and it's like this steel mat, so I guess it's a steel type, but this mat looks very reminiscent of Mat Block, one of Greninja's signature moves. And Mat Block was a move that saw some like sparing play every time you saw a Greninja in VGC because it's a pretty decent move. But putting that move on another Pokemon, or a similar move on another Pokemon, could give it some real applications in VGC. Being able to double protect your team on the first time it's in play is a really, really good move. So that's really cool. And then there's this other one that looks really sweet, actually, in my opinion. It's just crazy looking, and if you see, like, it's clearly a fighting type from its stances and just like how it acts. As for the other type, like, it might be psychic or something like that. But they look really interesting, and I'm really excited to see more Ultra Beasts because they are so strong in VGC, and they're so much fun to use in VGC, actually. Like, I don't see Ultra Beasts as that big of a problem because they're not as strong as legendaries, but they're stronger than normal Pokemon, so they're in that like sweet spot of like super legendary status where they're just good and fun, but not broken. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about these new announcements for Ultra Sun and Moon. I am hyped for the game, but I'm super disappointed in the news we heard about VGC 2018, how it's basically not going to change at all. Expect a video about that soon because that's really disappointing, and there's a lot of problems about that I have with it, so I want to talk about that in another video. So I'll make that at some point, and obviously we'll be making a ton more content as we get into Ultra Sun and Moon, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.